Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Ekri Pranata Ferdinand Baifeto, a master student of physics education at Universitas Pendidikan Indonesia. On this occasion, I will present the result of my research entitled Developing NELCOM based on Android for 10th grade high school students. This article was written by myself along with Mr. Ridwan Effendi and Mrs. Sally Prane. First, I will lay out the background of this research. This research is based on several things. The first, that comics are one form of literary art that has developed for a very long time and is popular reading material in the community. Comics have also evolved since the 19th century. The use of comics is as a visual medium used to express ideas through images combined with text to convey information. In its development, comics also need to evolve and adapt to the development of the technological world today. If previously, comics were presented in the form of printed comic, then nowadays, comics must also be accessible in digital form. In addition to being a medium of entertainment, comics are also used in another fields. One of them is the use of comics in the world of education, including science education and specifically in physics education. Therefore, this research is developing Android-based physics comics on the topic of Newton's law. It is hoped that later, teacher can use the comics as teaching material in the classroom by utilizing Android media owned by students. The next stage is the research method. This research was conducted from April to May 2022. The research subject used in this study were 5 expert validators consisting of 4 lecturers and 1 high school physics teacher who were competent in their respective fields. The instruments used in the study are NELCOM based on Android and comic validation questionnaire. The comic validation questionnaire used was developed from the standard learning object review version 2.0 with measurement using a Likert scale. The scale used is 5 scales. Analysis of research data was carried out using GASP software version 0.14.1. The study used research and development designed by Borg and Gall, which includes 10 stages. In this research, the development of teaching material used 5 stages are research and information collecting, planning, developing a preliminary form of product, preliminary field testing, and main product revision. The next stage is result and discussion. The first part at this stage is design result of NELCOM based on Android. The design result of NELCOM based on Android can be seen on the screen of your presentation. The image on the left side is 6 parts of NELCOM. The section consists of cover, description of comics characters, basic competence, list of main topics, the content of the topics, and bibliography. While the image on the right side is the result of NELCOM display using Android. The second part is validation result by expert validators. The image you see is the result of validation data analysis by 5 validators. The result of the analysis showed that NELCOM was categorized as very valid, with the average percentage of validation result in each aspect being in the range of 84% to 96%. The result in question is shown in the image of the red box. In the analysis of validation result, it can also be seen that there are minimum and maximum values of validation result. The minimum value of the given validation result is a percentage of 60%, as shown in the blue box mark. This value is given by one of the validators on the reason that NELCOM has shortcomings in the aspect of accessibility and design. This is because not all students have good internet access. In addition, not all physics teachers have the ability to design comics. And I think it's true. The result of this validation can also be shown in the form of graphics, plot, and curves, as you can see on the presentation screen. To make it clearer and easier, the NELCOM validation results are presented in the form of a bar chart, as in the image you see. In the diagram, the result of validation of each validator on each aspect. In addition, you can also see the total validation result of the 5 validators on each aspect. Based on the result of the data analysis, it was concluded that the result of the validation carried out by 5 validators showed that NELCOM based on an Android was included in the very valid category with the value of the validation result in the range between 84% to 96%. And it can be concluded that NELCOM based on Android can be used as teaching materials in schools and to support learning physics on the topics of Newton's law. Okay. This is the presentation of the result of my research, and as a conclusion, I thank you very much for your attention.